Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Benson Mutua, Director and co-founder of Clay International Secondary School. I want to take this opportunity to thank the media for coming and paying us a courtesy call today, more so to speak about the performance of the 2023 KCSE results. But since we all know the school is run by the principal and he is the core person on the academics, I would not take that from him and let him talk about it. But as per your request, Clay was begun in 2005 and we saw our first class graduating from 4 in 2009. From that time, our star started shining. First class recorded a mean of 7. And we have talked in what we have always been calling our Makûeni district. From the day of the first day to date. And this year, or last year, 2023, we made a very exceptional performance, which I owe it to the teachers and the students for doing their best, which placed us number 2 in the entire county after Makûeni girls. Our journey as a school has not been that easy. It has been very interesting though, because when you are reaching out to the poor who have nowhere else to go, they come with only one ammunition: to secure a space in that school, which they will not be required to pay school fees. Because at Clay, we are fully sponsored. But this need is beyond our ability. The need in our area, and I believe it is in the entire country, the haves and the have-nots, the difference is way too big. And I will narrow myself to Clay, where every year we conduct a Form 1 intake. And for instance, this year's Form 1, whom we did their intakes in early December last year, we had an enormous number of kids who had come to try their luck. From the basis that they are poor, they can't afford to go to any other school. But having 200 kids turning up, and the first one entered my gate at 3 a.m. And there is always a secret weapon. The first kid to enter the gate of Clay during interviews gets what they call the director's amnesty. They gain direct qualification to become part of us. Because that proves to me this kid really needs that education. They didn't want to sleep, else they missed the opportunity. So that is only one exception. The rest, we have to go through so much that we look for. How needy is this kid? Our school operates as a cooperative between the sponsors and the parents. The parents have a duty. You may not have the monetary resources, but God has endowed you with energy. You can do something. What is it that you can do? For us to leverage on our running costs, we have the parents giving at least 1 day a week for about 2 or 3 hours to work in the grounds for Clay. And that is the fees that parents pay. It is too expensive, trust me, because many can't afford it. Because we have our pride to protect. So if you have that pride to protect, you cannot afford the school fees in Clay. That is very simple. So you can see the way we do the intake is a little bit different. But we also find those who have everything, they deserve the chance. But the chance is not there. We limit ourselves to 30 kids per class. because I need to maintain that teacher-student contact. When you have too many, there are some who will just be adding base in the classroom other than listening or following the teacher. And I don't want the teacher to have a hard time having to reach every kid, because we want to bring out the best in them. Every kid is gifted. The potentials in them are enormous. So when we have that one-on-one, the kid can unlock their potential and they can only surprise us. That is something I always see year in, year out, for all the time we've been around. In our this year's Form 1 intake, when you have 200 children coming to seek a chance whereby only 30 slots are being availed, we had to turn away 170. Very heartbreaking for me personally, because I see myself in every one of those kids. And so I urge, there are so many people in our county, because I get kids who are coming or even past the water. There are so many people in our county or in the entire Kenya who have an ability or who have a way they can come up with something to assist the poor. Always remember, God gave you what you have that you may share. He never walks in the streets, but when he says he's the father of the orphans, there are many fathers out there, and you are one of them. I know many Kenyans have very good will. We help, but if we can help consolidate that help and make it tangible, it might go a little bit longer way. If we had maybe 2, 3, or 5 schools, that will do the same like clay. We are looking at the 30 students times 5, 150 will be taken, other than just 30. So it's my clarion call. For those who are able, please reach out to these kids, because I know the 170 I turned back. They may not all of them go to school. Someone might just end up being a casual laborer in our homes. And those are our homes too. We will take them. But when you take that young kid to tend your sheep, ask yourself, isn't there a better thing for this kid to do? That when they get to your age, they also have a family that they can provide decently.